So it's Tejas out here with
Bye, what's up guys?
and we are gonna check out the Leverage Pro Invitational, which I think is gonna be Jiu-Jitsu.
I think this is the first time you guys are seeing us together. You know, we'll be always in the online mode and recording the videos, but this is something new. So we're gonna check out this today's weigh-ins, right?
Yeah, today is the weigh-in day. Won't be able to make it tomorrow, but we will try and speak to the contestants and those organizing the event. Let's see what we get. No idea.
Let's try to get some inside footage and what goes inside the weigh-in process and all the stuff. Yeah.
The winner is gonna get rupees 1 lakh.
Damn!
This is quite the price. So stay tuned for more. We're gonna let you more about the event itself. So do check the links that we're gonna post.
Alright,
Description.
see you guys later, or else we'll hit the tree.
Under a nice shady tree.
We're here at the Bob and Weave Combat Sports World in Indranagar with Dipayan, and check out this really lovely heavy bag. The athletes are already here, and the Leverage team was kind enough to let us film this everything going on here. Thoughts?
Yep, just the athletes sitting here itself is very intimidating. So we are trying to keep our voices low and not being a but yeah, let's try to get the thing. I'll weave that.
Let's see whether we can film the weigh-ins to speak to some of the fighters, if possible, the organizers, and let's see if Dipayan can come here tomorrow. Let's see what we get. We're going to give you a shot of the gym because it looks lovely in here.
I'll try to get someone to spar me if that's
Bad idea. But yeah, this is the first time we are actually going out and interacting, so excuse us for being, especially for this guy, being a little awkward. Just stepped out for a moment, and I guess we're still trying to get a hang of this, how to get this done. But we got to speak to Mohit, and yeah, he was really encouraging, and hopefully we get him very soon on camera. And
I mean, he was happy to have us here. Mohit and Himanshu are the one who are organizing these things, and he gave us an inside out, and we told him if you can speak the same on the camera, and he was like, yes, sure. So after all these things are done, maybe we can get a few organizers and athletes on the camera. What do you think?
yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, the insights that he gave were already quite good about how these tournaments are conducted, the prize money, and what this means to the contestants. So let's see what more we can get. But yeah, I guess we'll slowly warm up to the place.
Let us know what do you think about these kind of videos. Do you want this more often?
Yeah, now back to being in there. Veins should be up soon, and they're getting the poster up, so can't wait for that. Lovely.
Boy, oh boy, we just saw Niranjan doing the pad work, and he's an expert in Muay Thai. He has won lots of championship. Probably will give you a screenshot of his Instagram, and then you can follow him.
Fiery. I hope our camera caught the sounds of those blows, because crisp as anything. We're gonna drop in a link to his Instagram page.
All the links, everything of Leverage, and
this is turning out to be an amazing thing so far, and can't
just got the glimpse of what these athletes can do, and boy, oh boy, they're killers. They're like champs from every area, right? I think he just said some from like some are from northeast,
Right.
some are from
There's
central
people-
India.
there's
Yeah,
people
they have
from
come.
all around India.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can speak to some more of them.
Yeah.
The weight cutting is what's going on right now, and the weigh-ins as well. So we'll try and get some footage of that. And let's see who else we can speak to, because this is packed with the right people. Your good name is Himanshu, right? All right. And you're
The CEO of Bob and Weave.
oh,
So we are starting with our own promotions. We're going to be starting with MMA fights, pro MMA fights. Leverage is going to be a part of Buoyancy for
Right.
good, and that is because there's not been a mainstream platform for Jiu-Jitsu in India really.
Right.
You know, it's usually on a club level and hasn't been really blown on to a large stage. So Buoyancy is going to be announced very soon, and we're going to have a large staged grappling tournament happening. And we had to move dates because of certain challenges, but since we had announced the 27th of August, we decided to go ahead with one qualifying round tomorrow in Bangalore,
Right.
and the following one we're going to be announcing the city and the dates very soon.
perfect.
So that's going to be a wildcard entry. So we're going to have entries from West and South between these two events, between today and October. And so on. We're going to move to Calcutta, Hyderabad, Gurgaon.
So the takeover is on.
Yeah. So we're going to start traveling. So the idea is to take it around. Also going to start hitting tier 2 cities, which are usually ignored or rather not acknowledged.
Right,
And there's some really amazing talent pool that India gets out of these places, right? So we thought, okay, why not just take it to them? So yeah, so we're just about to roll. So this is the first one that Buoyancy is kicking off, and but this is at a club level. The next one's going to be a large scale. It's at a stadium.
Wow.
But yeah, so we'll be letting you in on more information soon. But
Himanshu, one last thing. For viewers who may not be too familiar with the sport and the events that you host, could you tell us more about this invitational event that you're hosting
okay,
tomorrow?
so see, combat, have amateurs and pro fighters, right?
Right.
So there, with BJJ again, you have a lot of purple belts and brown belts in India who it would be unfair to match them up against people who've just started rolling for a couple of years.
Right.
So a lot of these guys are seasoned, so we call them the BJJ pros, right? And Mohit, who is the director of Leverage,
Right.
so he's handpicked them out, the talent pool that is there among seasoned grapplers, and put these fantastic cards together.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not easy to put these kind of cards together, and also get them in. We also have limited ourselves to one weight category, but then again, it's minus 70, which is the fantastically amazing size, right? So, it had to be by invitations because the chances of people just turning up for the sake of being in there or sake of being on a stage of this size could end up hurting themselves.
Right.
And protecting the athletes is, very, very, something that's usually people haven't paid attention to it.
But
Because
now
of which a
that's
lot of
changing.
careers have ended,
Yeah.
and there are permanent damages as well.
Right.
So keeping all of that in mind, it's very programmed, very controlled, and again, some of the best guys have been picked out for this one. So you're gonna catch the action tomorrow. It's gonna be quite explosive.
Right.
Hey, we can only keep guessing, man. We have absolutely no predictions. we can't tell one away from the other.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check this out. This is Himanshu telling us more about the events, about the BJJ scene in India, and what plans they have going forward. It feels like I don't rate Dipayan as much after meeting all these guys.
I mean that's just shame, boy. I've defeated you in every spa, but all right, we'll take it. I mean,
pose much of a
I mean,
challenge.
I mean,
He's
these
the
guys
only guy
are
who's done
champions.
something.
Okay, let me get this straight. These guys are all champions. They have fought multiple championships. They are all seasoned fighters. They're ready to go. It just, I'm scared to ask them want to go for a spar, and I don't want to see my teeth.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
So I'm with Mohit.
What's up?
So what do you do in Leverage?
Oh, in Leverage, this time I'm the tournament director, so I was responsible for getting the athletes, finding the athletes and reaching out to them, signing them up for this tournament, and after, of course, working with Himanshu and the team at Bob and Weave to put the whole thing together. And like doing it remotely is very challenging, but I think we've managed to get something done.
Yep. Do you have any martial arts background?
Oh yeah. Like I'm no, I've trained at Warriors Cove for about 10 years now under one of possibly India's best jiu-jitsu coach in Ashwin Hoon, and we've just been at it for fucking 10 years, man, and just been doing it, and like when we were coming up, we've actually been doing Leverage for a few years, but it was a local tournament when we started, and the problem was at all these tournaments, like nobody's giving you anything. It's just like, come compete, pay us to compete, and then take home a fucking shit medal made of plastic to show your family with a broken arm or something. For what? Like, so we kind of felt okay, this is not the right way, and it's a little bit exploitative, and you see it happen even today with like all these amateur championships, like so we said, fuck it, let's go professional, and we will sponsor the prize money, we will put on the whole event, we will do it from our own pocket and like give back to jiu-jitsu what jiu-jitsu has given to us. And that's what basically Leverage started with, and we're here in Bangalore now, man. Crazy. Yeah.
So to follow this whole thing up, you just told like to get the fighters paid well, which we do not even see at professional levels like UFC. Many fighters don't get.
We were $2,000 prize money for the winner.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Exactly. So coming into that, like, how do you manage that? Like, you have like 8 to 10 fighters right now, right?
16.
16 right now. So how do you manage that? Like, how do you get them paid? Do you ensure everyone's okay financially, physical wise?
See, ultimately, this whole like we live in a generation where competition is seemingly bad. Okay, like don't make kids compete, don't make it hyper competitive. Yeah, I agree. Like, but at a level for guys who are doing it professionally, competition is their life. So we just thought we have to up the ante in terms of the quality of competition, the people they face, and the prize money they get. So that was why we did it, how we did it. Talk to sponsors, people like us, like Fluvium, like Bob and Weave, guys who are supporters of the cause, and we put our money where our mouth is. There's enough people saying, yeah, they should be done, it should be done. But nobody's doing it. So we did it.
Can you tell us more about the weigh-ins today that's happening?
Oh, we're doing the weigh-ins right now. We've got about 3.5, 4 hours left, and guys are coming in, giving their weight. We've already had about 8 successful weigh-ins. 1 or 2 guys are still running around trying to cut their weight, and a few guys will be late, so we've given them a slight extension. So we try to work with the athletes, try to help them out as much as we can. We're not monsters, but somebody doesn't make weight, they're out, man. Like, the idea is to become professional. This whole thing is the putting the athletes first and making the athletes also accountable for their own professionalism, to show up on weight, show up on time. Like, we told everybody 11 to 4, everyone's here 11 to 4. We'll tell them tomorrow it's 11 o'clock, you got to report, they will report. So it's cool. And also, like, we get to meet all these other coaches and all these people across the country who are doing good work. And I was telling Vishal sir over there that the point is, we have no Indian UFC champion, no Indian Bellator champion, no Indian One champion, and we got to get guys going there. And MFN is doing a bang-up job at the professional MMA circuit, but in terms of the ground game, nobody knows anything. So this helps us kind of identify who are the top players in that space as well. Like, you have these guys who all hold national gold medals. So now we just put them together with each other. Okay.
I mean, we just got Niranjan to do some pad work, and he talked us through like he's a champion and all those stuff. So coming on to that, like, how do players, how do athletes contact you if they wanna get into this?
Oh, they can just email us or drop us a message on Instagram, and we then ask them for any highlights or any achievements or whatever, and then we do our own due diligence and we find out who they are, what they've done. It's not just you say that you've done this, done that, and we'll just put you in. No, we find out who you are. We talk to your coaches. We talk to people who've competed against you, trained with you, blah blah blah. And once we feel like these guys are the best in that region, in their gyms, in their space, we pick them up.
And any insights about tomorrow's event?
Don't blink. I know that's usually something you say for MMA and stuff like that, but you will see guys jump on submissions, which you don't normally see because, a lot of these tournaments, a lot of submissions are just outright not allowed. And in a professional setting, nearly everything goes. So, plus it's a submission only format, so it takes away from that apprehension and fear of कि अगर मेरे को किसी ने टेक डाउन मार दिया, then I am on the ground and I've lost 2 points and now I'm struggling to recover points and your game deteriorates. But if you're calm on bottom, like the point of jiu-jitsu is like you can be in a really shit position and turn it around immediately. So this gives them a little bit of time to work in from bad positions as well without putting that extra pressure of points on the athletes.
I mean, jiu-jitsu is a two technical sports, right? I mean, if you have the jiu-jitsu background, you have upper hand in MMA fights and all those stuff. So, technique-wise and having the calm.
That's arguable. Like, it is arguable. Like, you need to have solid foundation for a ground game, but like now you have to be specialized everywhere. You have to be great striker, great kickboxer, great wrestler, great jiu-jitsu game, groundwork and all. Excellent on the cage. If you have all those elements and let's say you don't know how to cage fight, and somebody just holds you against the cage, you can't do shit. Yeah, cage wrestling is a whole another part of the game that is overlooked by a lot of people. So there's all these facets, and I feel like by focusing on jiu-jitsu for us, for the country, for everybody, the MMA guys will get better, and that's what we're seeing happen over the last few years.
Do you have any favorite fighter?
No,
you will be cheering for tomorrow?
I don't. I mean, I like all the guys. That's why I have them on the tournament.
Yep.
There are a few guys who are favored to win, few guys who are not. But you guys know who they are as well. But as the organizer, I can't pick favorites. I hope the best person wins. I do honestly like underdog stories. Like who doesn't, right?
Who doesn't? Yeah.
That's the whole point of this thing. We've got guys who have multiple time national champions and guys who are making their pro debut essentially, who have only done a couple of amateur MMA fights, and this is like a proper professional setting for them as well, but it's into grappling. So I hope one of the upsets come through. It'll be great.
One last question for the viewers: if they want to watch the event, how are they going to do it? Like
locker room, baby. They got us covered. Locker room. Ranjit and his team are fantastic. We'll be streaming live, I suppose, 12:30, 1 o'clock onwards. So yeah, watch, cheer, support, and train jiu-jitsu most importantly. All right, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot. Hey guys, this is me trying some pad work. It's been years, so let's see if this makes in the video.
We're here with Vishal, who is coach of
Koi Combat Academy,
and so where are you based out of?
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Here only.
And so how many fighters do you have for this upcoming event?
2 fighters, Tribhuvan and Sumit Bayan.
Alright, and how long has the preparation for this been going on
now? So Sumit just participated in a different, in another jiu-jitsu tournament,
Right.
and he won that.
Oh, wow.
So he was, but that was open weight.
All right.
He was 80 plus for that. So he has been in preparation already for a couple of months. Tribhuvan has been in preparation for about a month and a half. So
That's nice,
yeah.
that's nice. And what are your expectations for tomorrow? How do you think the boys are going to fare?
Well, I expect them to win. What else? I mean, there is no two ways about it. But the thing is, the competition is going to be stiff.
Right.
The level of jiu-jitsu has gone up. There's a lot of good teams and coaches here in India, and it's not going to be easy. So we expect a very tough competition, but we are confident.
We hope the best for you guys. Where can we find more about your academy?
So you can on Google, you can or Facebook, you can check out Koi Combat Academy, or on Instagram, you can check out at Coach Seigel, Seigell. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Thanks a lot for your time, Vishal.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Weight attempt number 1. Let's go. Check it out. 70.1. You, sir, are ready to go. Alright. Cool. You're done. So it looks like a vibe and a feel, but it actually becomes very irritating to watch for the people at home. Because like the action's happening there, the camera guy doesn't know what he's looking for. वो ऐसे रखा हुआ है उधर ही देखे जा रहा है, and the guys have rolled off screen. So you're like, bro, fucking follow the action.
Okay.
So we put in more resource in, hopefully in the streaming and the capture of the action rather than the arena or the spectators. Good on. Plus that way for the athletes also, their highlights are better that way, their showcases are better that way.
It's going to make a difference.
Yeah. So you have that material for you.
That was it for today. Overall, a really eye-opening, really eye-opening day. Thoroughly enjoyed meeting all the fighters, all the promoters, and yeah, I might not be able to make it to the event tomorrow, but Viking will be here.
He's a loser, that's all. I'll be there, guys. Don't worry, I'll cover it.
All right, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we really enjoyed it, and I think we would like to do more.
Yep.
Do support us if you enjoy such content.
This video we are gonna ask specifically to do like it, share it, because it's just not us. It involves a lot of people
Right.
here. Do
Real-
check out the links. And
Definitely, all the links to all people we mentioned, all the organizers, will be in the bios, descriptions, so forth.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe,
like,
and
share, subscribe.
support this event as much as possible if you want to see Indian dogs going to the highest stage,
Right.
So yeah,
Really promote Indian combat. Perfect. See you guys.